Okay, let's look at this question. Question is a pyramid with the square based with the side length of 16. The side length of 16. So mean this is a square. All both sides are 16. Get below P lies on the square base directly below A. So this is the center of the square. Okay, and the volume of the pyramid is 640 centimeter cube. So the volume of the pyramid is 1/3 A times H. What is this A? This A is the area of the base, which is the area of a square in this case, multiplied by height. Remember, this is the height of the pyramid, which is from the apex to the base. So this is show that perpendicular height, this H, is equals to, which is AP, equals 7,5 centimeters. So now we get 0.1. So we say that the volume is equals to 1/3 the area of the base, which is side squared, times height. So what is the area? What is the volume is 640, which is 1/3 times the side is 16 squared H. So that means H is equals to what? 614 times 3 divided by 16 squared. Then what is H of the calculator? Just punch that. Which is 7,5 centimeters. Then that's done. Then determine the total surface area of the pyramid. Remember now, we're dealing with the pyramid. Hence, determine the surface area of the pyramid. So now look at surface area. It's the area of the side we see. Remember, with the surface area, either the figure is open or the figure is closed. So in this case, the figure is closed, meaning that it's have every side on it. So first, our side is at the base, which is a square. So we're gonna say the surface area, it is the area of the square, which is side squared, plus now we have these 4 triangles. I have a triangle on this side, 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 which is 4 times the area of the triangle. Now the area of the triangle, it is half base times perpendicular height. So this height here will be perpendicular to the base here. So we know this is 7,5. Now I want to know this side. This is the center, therefore this is 8 centimeters. So now you need the 80. So 80 squared, it is equals to PT squared plus AP squared. Why am I doing that? This is the center of the square. So 80 is the slant height. This 80 is the slant height. Remember, for the surface area, we use the slant height. So it's 80 squared, which is equals to PT, which is 8 squared, plus 7,5 squared. So let's get the 80 squared is equals to 1. Which this is 120,25. So I apply the square root. So I need the square root of 120,25. So that is 10, that is 80. It is 10,96, which I'll write it as 11 centimeters. So now I need the surface area. Remember, side, the surface area is a square. It's the area of a base, which is a square, which is 16 squared plus 4 into 1/2 area of the base. The base here is 16 times perpendicular height, which I'm going to write it as 11. So now the area 16 squared plus 4 times 1/2 times 16 times 11, which this will give me 608 centimeters squared, because that's a surface area.